B&B, holiday let.
What up, Dogfish Nation?
Yeah. Get a business loan to do that, and then you keep that money. So I'm just trying to balance.
Reason I'm not wearing headphones right now? They're broken.
I don't think the mystery house works for us.
Yeah.
Financially. What is your next step?
Only had them a week, and they're already broken.
I think I'm going to drag Mark Cooking and Cleaning back to house number 1 because I see a lot of potential there, and even with the work, they're still moving our budget.
Yeah, it's been a really interesting process. It's been just 3 houses. You see how your differences in taste and challenges have come out. Of course, you're horsemen. You really care about the land.
But in my defense,
You love the idea of the character property.
the weakest part of this entire headphones
Maybe that's how
is the part that actually holds it all together.
Well, look, you're going to come back here for a second viewing. Please let us know what you decide. I can't wait to find out.
This tiny little thin bit of plastic goes
I'm pleased to hear Sarah
underneath
agreed on one
this
thing,
piece right
and
here,
that's
which
both want to go back to house number 2. Let's face it,
slides
really
back and forth.
around that place.
It's the
It's
ratchet
also
piece.
interesting to hear that Sarah
Here.
also wants to go back to property number 1, taking Mark kicking and screaming.
This little
into the
piece
sea.
goes
I think
underneath
they both
that.
realise that it's not just about the house or the land, it's the whole package. So, second viewings of both houses and their areas,
And it used to go by there.
for them to decide which way they need to go as a family. So, I'm sure, just like me, you wish them both the very best of luck. See you next time.
Yeah.
Sarah returned to view our second house, and they loved it just as much the second time round. They were keen
Not the smartest idea, Panasonic.
investigating the
Yeah, it's
land,
Panasonic.
but it too far beyond what they were comfortable with. So their search continued.
And here's the thing.
If you're planning
These are
to
DJ style headphones.
Wales, Scotland, Northern Ireland, or England, and would like our help, you can apply online at bbc.co.uk/give a shot.
How do I know they're DJ style?
Brian and janitor in Cheshire have been paying a visit to Tatton.
Well, for one,
Wales,
they do that.
After that, it's antique road trip at 4:30.
The main definition of DJ style is to be able to turn to the side. So yeah, these are definitely DJ style headphones. Yeah. These are supposed to be higher quality products than the stuff in Aldi. And yeah, the headphones I had at Aldi at least lasted for, oh, I don't know, 2 months. So yeah, I'm kind of peeved about these, because these were 20 quid from 40 quid. Yeah, in Argos. A branded company selling a branded product that's low quality. This is worse than Hasbro. Don't even get me started on Hasbro, guys. Seriously, don't. Or Bandai. Oof. Oh no, America. Don't even get me started on that. But yeah, quality control much.
Two people with great taste.
He's Brian Timer.
And she's Janet Street Porter.
I'm passionate about walking.
No, you do not.
And breakfast in Great Britain.
I used to cook all around the world, but it's Britain that I love.
Yep. Guys, ignore any coughing, sneezing, or other such stuff. I've been ill for the past few days. I've had 3 nosebleeds and a separate incident involving blood. Yeah, I don't want to go into it, but yeah, I've been having sneezing fits, coughing fits, and near vomiting experiences. Some of which were in the shower. Not pleasant. So, yeah, just don't. So, I haven't been feeling well. I didn't go to college today. For one reason. Kitchen. Yeah, in the morning, on Wednesday, we do catering.
It's a county with a wonderfully diverse
Just as a taster.
taste in British products.
Yeah, meaning we would be doing cooking, actual cooking with ingredients. Yeah, me being ill and going into a kitchen, bad idea. And with me, when I'm ill, it can be normal, and then it can escalate in a matter of who knows. Yeah, it could happen instantly or it can happen gradually, so yeah, better not take the risk and stay home. So yeah, makes more sense. And to be honest, I'm not exactly caring about attendance. I really don't give a shit. So yeah, there's that out of the way. I am resorting to wearing earbuds, and I've just noticed that I'm wearing the left and the right, so give me a moment. Yeah, I'm wearing circular earbuds. These are the only ones I can wear. I've got nearly about 5 pairs of earbuds, and I can only wear these ones. All the rest are rubber tip or very painful. So yeah, I'll get into those sort of things later. Also, ignore any audio from the TV. My gran left it on. We just call her Niney. It's Welsh, so yeah.
Look at that lovely lush pasture land, cattle grazing, lovely milk, and the world famous Cheshire cheese. Yep. But not only that, we got great meat in this.
Okay, well that's a little bit better.
We're doing some great work
Macaca.
with rare breeds. Not only that, they produce their own herd of deer, whose veneys and return is fantastic. But what I really like about this part of the world is that there's some wonderful small family businesses. The one I like particularly, however, is a smokehouse, where they smoke local cheese, local meat, and trout.
Alright, that will have to do. Okay, I don't have anything in front of me. Literally, there is nothing in front of me. See, there is nothing in front of me except for my granddad's chair.
I forgot to mention, I'm a damn hand with a fishing rod, Brian, so you could be left feeling like a fish out of water.
So, yeah, yeah, ignore it, just ignore it. Literally, I can't go into the other room because dog, she doesn't like me at the moment, so yeah, gonna have to ignore that. First thing on the agenda. Twinkie time. Yeah, funnily enough, yesterday I did a video. Yeah, shortly after I recorded that video, which I had to, well, unfortunately I couldn't finish the video because my grandparents came in the room. I can't record when someone else is in the room unless it's my mum or my sister. So yeah, hard to explain, just go with it. So yeah, I wasn't able to finish my recording video because I was going to talk about my GaoGaiGar Prime custom that I'm working on. Still need to get some plar plates and some resin so I can do missiles and the matrix. So yeah, yeah. During that, I had to cut my recording as I was going to move to the other room. My headphones snapped. Yeah. In mid-recording, my headphones snapped. So yeah, we have to take them back to Argos. And it's not Argos, it's Argos. Like the ancient Rome city. Argos, not Argos. I'm sorry, but America, please pronounce it correctly. Please. We pronounce your words correctly, please pronounce our words correctly. It's Argos, not Argos.
I find it very, very calming. It just takes such a long time to set up. That's the whole point.
This is why I don't like living in the UK. So, yeah. It is Twinkie time, people. You know the rules. Pause the video.
Find my primeval man.
Yeah.
Welcome back. If you did pause the video, then you got yourself a Twinkie. That's the rule. You need a Twinkie for Twinkie time. You can use a banana, but then it becomes banana time, and then you have to do a completely different dance. Now, if you have not got a Twinkie, go and get yourself a Twinkie. Step 1. You open the Twinkie. Step 2.
Flick forward. Pushing your rod downwards.
You start eating the Twinkie. But you also have to do step 2 coinciding with step 3, which is dance.
A little bit more and forward. Not bad. Give it another try. Awesome. That was even better.
I feel like I'm going to dive in now.
Put lean forward. You don't need to dive in. I'll see how Janet's going.
So, yeah. That is Twinkie time in a nutshell.
Imagine.
Above your head. If you want to know where it came from,
You're only going forward.
go to DeviantArt and give me 3 more questions.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then the last cast.
3 more questions for my Q&A project, and I will tell you where Twinkie time came from.
A bit more light, eh?
So yeah, there's that. A few of my friends actually do know where Twinkie time came from. So yeah, we'll get into that when I get 3 more questions. Yeah, on Deviant I was doing a Q&A journal. First time I did it, I got nothing. Second time I did it, I got 4 questions. 4. So yeah. Third time I've done it, I just need 3 more questions. I did it that each person could get 2 questions. Problem was, one person didn't even ask me a damn question. They asked me to go and look at their artwork. I'm sorry, but that does not count as a question. I'm sorry, but that just does not count. So the first question they gave me, sure, that was perfectly fine. The second one, they were just using that to promote their own stuff. I'm sorry, but no, I ain't doing it. I don't do promotions unless I think I should. Also, ignore me twiddling with my beard. I am a beardo weirdo. Yes, I'm a real weirdo with a beardo. But I'm not as bad as Bobo Lolo. Don't you dare think I'm as bad as Bobo freaking Lolo. If you even know who I'm talking about, then good on you. If you don't, go and look him up. He's an awesome nerfer who comes up with some insane stuff. So, yeah. Madness.
It'll take a bit long to do this, but
Okay.
I'll tell you how we do it.
On to the reason I'm making this video.
We're just going to actually cold smoke them.
To talk about GaoGaiGar Prime, or GaoGaiGar Prime. Okay.
Smoke films. Very simple. It's the same process for great wraps I'm used to use. We just smoulder oaken beech chippings. They'll smoulder very, very slowly. There won't be any flames involved. No, you get up to about 30 degrees, so you know you're not going to cook the quality in there.
I like to know if different wood produces different taste on the fish. When you buy smoked fish, oak chickens or this.
Alright.
Is that a load of baloney?
As you can see right now, this is the prime I have for my GaoGaiGar custom. Now, I'm going to bring up a picture of what the GaoGaiGar will look like. This is basically what I'm planning. Well, if you can see it, that is.
I mean, it's a big thing to
Now, if you are able to see this, then good. If you can't, then screw you. Pretty much. Basically, Huge Guns by here will be turned orange. The majority of his body will be black and white. The chest plate, the chest piece here, the crest on the top of his head. The mini cannons here, knee guards here, and attach points here will be turned gold. The hand guards here, the plates on the lower leg, and the supports here and the clear pieces here will be red. I will need to actually resin cast 2 of these, so I will have to actually take these off and resin cast them because I don't have clear red. But yeah, from this picture you can see that, yeah,
Our visits to the smokehouse was really inspiring.
a lot of this is basically just simply replacing colours. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is because, well, on the TF wiki it shows that Cybertron Optimus Prime is actually a huge reference to GaoGaiGar in the way he transforms, the way he combines, and, come on, the giant fucking wing pack. Seriously, the giant fucking wings, the legs, the chest, the shoulders, and the hands. Come on. How do you not fucking say GaoGaiGar to that? And plus, when he combines with Leo Breaker, that is a perfect Goldie mark. Now I just need to actually get a spare Leo Breaker. Preferably either the Leo Convoy version, the white one, or the actual Leo Breaker, so I can use it as a base. I don't have orange, unfortunately. So yeah. Need to get some more acrylic. But yeah, some of this is going to be tricky. Those of you with good eyes will notice I don't have the gun for the cannon here. Unfortunately, at auto assembly, the only one I could find that was spare, the people thought it went to Armada Prime and they wouldn't sell it separately. Now, I already have an Armada Super Optimus Prime, and I don't really want to have a second one unless it's the alternate colours or the clear version. Fortunately, this one was a relatively damaged version without half of his trailer. Yeah, it had half of its trailer removed. The side parts of the legs of the skirt pants. Yeah. So the sides of the truck were gone. Yeah, unfortunately they wouldn't sell the gun separately. When they finally did allow me to buy it, they wanted 10 quid. 10 quid for a gun this big. For a toy gun this big that just clips on right here on that tiny little socket, they wanted 10 quid. I'm sorry, but that is just wrong on so many levels. So yeah, I wasn't able to buy it, and I don't think I'll be able to. But to be honest, I don't think I really need that, because, well, looking at it right now, that piece here actually looks pretty good for a Gatling driver. Those of you who know about the Gatling driver will know that it is a 3-pronged claw version of the dividing driver. And with the gimmick of the left cannon, where it opens, that is perfect. Sorry about the Twinkie. Yes. It is perfect for a dividing driver, and when I can actually get some batteries for both sides, yeah, I think this side takes batteries, and I also think that side takes batteries. If this one doesn't take batteries, I'll put electronics in there. I will most likely do that. So, yeah, unfortunately, I cannot see the detailing on the wing here, so most likely this bit I will keep silver, or I will actually replace it with the GGG logo. The Autobot logo, I most likely will just simply put one on this side and a GGG on this side for GaoGaiGar or Gutsy Galaxy Guard. Yeah, in GaoGaiGar, GGD stands for many things, so yeah, don't hold me to the name, people, really don't hold me to the name. Also, those of you who are wondering, yes, that is a Coors Light bottle cap he is wearing as a hat. Don't ask why, I just put it there. I had beer a short while ago. I'm referring to short while as in a week ago. What, did you think I had beer in the week? Oof, you idiots. I only have beer on the weekends, unless it's a holiday, which is actually coming up in a few weeks, so yeah. Yes, he does have a bottle cap on his head. Yeah, it's the mountains for, looks like.
Yeah, it's on.
Unfortunately, some of the pieces on him are a little weak, like here. These wing pieces are a little floppy, along with the side parts on his helmet. Yeah, those do need painting. Also, I'm not sure if I will, but I might try and take his mouth grill apart so I can actually get to his mouth and paint it. Because GaoGaiGar actually does have a mouth and a mouth plate to replicate the transformation of GaoGaiGar. So yeah, I might be able to do that. Now, things I need to actually rebuild. I need to take this piece, I need to take them apart and resin cast them in clear red. So yeah, that's going to be tricky. Or I can try and sand this all down and paint that. I can either try and paint all this clear blue into clear red or try and tint it another colour. Or I can try and get a custom version of this made, which is completely clear, and then tint it. It's a long process. I will need to get missiles resin casted for this. I have another one of these primes in my room on my shelf, and it has all 3 missiles. 2 that go in the cannon, and the one that goes on the little gun. Yeah, I have the little gun separate from the actual backpack, because at the moment I have my full prime combined together with 2 Leo breakers and a sonic bomber. Speaking about that, I will be actually trying to get a complete version of the sonic bomber so I can use my current one for a Stealth Gao 2 or Star Stealth Gao custom. So yeah, I'll be turning a Warthog jet into a Stealth wing, or a Delta wing. So yeah, that'll be fun. But taking into account this, the front piece of the actual plane, I could actually use that as a pseudo dividing driver, because taking into account this, the backpack is detachable. That allows for the sonic bomber to attach it in place of it. So these cannons are no longer in the configuration. So in theory, by using these as the base drivers and then putting the canopy of the jet onto his hand, it'll make a pseudo dividing driver, or new driver. So yeah, it'll have a bigger driver, and it has electronics in there, it has a gimmick, and the Cyberplanet key will work perfectly for a G crystal. speaking about the G Crystal, I also need to resin cast a new Matrix, because unfortunately he didn't come with one. I got him for £10. Literally, I found him for £10. It was amazing. £10 for a full Optimus Prime minus gun, Matrix. These back parts, surprisingly enough, I had to go to another table for £2.50 to get those. So yeah, full Prime, heck, 10 quid, yes, because the first one, my dad bought it for £25. That was cheap for him, and £10 was even cheaper. So yeah, one of the best Transformers ever, for cheap. Yeah, the reason why I'm holding this, in GaoGaiGar, the core of the enemy robots was known as the Zonda Core. At the end of each battle, GaoGaiGar would use the Hell and Heaven attack, thrust forward and rip the core out of the chest of the robot. Or he would use the Goldion hammer and drive a nail right through it and pull it out. Now, this is a Star Wars fighter pod. It even says Star Wars right there. Unfortunately, my camera does not have autofocus, and I can't focus it manually. This I found on the floor in TK Maxx in Hereford. Yeah.
It kind of takes me back to my childhood days of
there was nothing in the shop to do with Star Wars fighter pods. They were action figures, poorly painted and poorly articulated action figures, but nothing to do with fighter pods. So, yeah, and this thing is only worth 2p, so I know I shouldn't have, but I thought I could use it for the Zonda Core, so I did. And it does split in half, so
we'll wrap around a little metal tube, and it goes in the fire. No, we don't want to color our beater too much. We just want to kind of twist it up and extend.
There, see, split it in two. It has to be twisted.
Next, we're going to do some pickled beetroot, white wine vinegar, whisked together with a bit of salt and sugar.
So yeah.
All the dough nice and smooth.
Since it splits in two, I can put a little light in here and maybe make it pulsate. So yeah, I can put a little button battery, a little bulb in here, and it will pulsate. And I can paint it pink and purple. Unfortunately, he can't hold it very well. That's the best you can do, which is just resting there. So yeah. But due to having a little hole there and a peg on there, I can actually try and make something that will slot into his hand and then just peg this on top. So yeah, he can have a Zonda Core in his hand. He can have a Goldion hammer. Here's what here's what I've just thought of. Have the Sonic Bomber on the back.
No chance to stew.
Goldion hammer here.
In there, but you haven't touched it.
The dividing driver here.
Just sit there.
And having the Zonda Core in his hand, along with the Goldion hammer in that hand. I know it's not possible to do the Sonic Bomber and Savage Claw combination, but by doing a little bit of modification to the body of the Sonic Bomber, you can actually fit in his arm. You are actually able to put his arm there. With a little bit of fiddling, but you can do it. And plus, I will actually be trying to resin cast a new component to actually go in his arm to then reconnect to the Savage Claw. So, yeah. To be honest, I think I should have actually bought the broken one of this that was also at Auto Assembly. Yeah, in one of the rummage boxes there was a really beat up Optimus Prime which lost both of his arms, his legs, literally his pelvis was ripped in half. So yeah, I should have bought that just so I could use him for a base, so I can take his shoulder components and reattach them. So yeah. Unfortunately, the only Leo breaker there was 20 quid, and it was a Nemesis breaker, and you don't cannibalize Nemesis breaker, that's just the rule. And the only Sonic bombers there were 15 quid and 20 quid, and I'm sorry, but that's just too much for him. And only 3 of them were complete, and even then they were too expensive. So yeah, and they were the green versions. I didn't want the green ones. It would have worked rather well for a green version of the GaoGaiGar, which I don't really want to do. But yeah, this is basically what I'm doing for GaoGaiGar Prime. So basically, imagine these colours on this motherfucker. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm planning on doing. I will be displaying him as such in full GaoGaiGar form, and I will also try and display him in alt form. So yeah, he will have a bullet train fire truck jet mode. Yes, I just said that. A bullet train fire truck jet mode. Yes, and I might actually make parts to go on here or on here for the drills. You gotta have the drills, it's fucking GaoGaiGar. He is known for the drill kneecaps, come on. What? It's a drill! You don't say no to a drill? So, yeah, that's my plan. Don't hold me to everything, that's just what I'm planning on doing. Still need to get a few other things, need to get a printer. 3D printer, that is. I want to get a 3D printer. Yeah, Gundam Customs, it'll help greatly.
With its 50 acres of landscape gardens, 1,000 acres and a neoclassical mansion house.
I'll make a new video at some other point, so yeah, that is it. Yeah.
Well, Brian, here we are at Tatton Park, one of the most...
So yeah, peace on the streets, guys.